How's it going, everyone? Hope you guys are having a great day today. And in this video, we are going to be installing some Rally Armor mud flaps on my 2020 Subaru WRX. As you saw in the last video, we put a massive duckbill spoiler on the end there, and it looks good. And now we're adding some mud flaps to give it a little bit more of that wider stance look, if you will. I think they're going to look great. Right now I'm just rocking the stockies, just because I actually don't really mind the stock wheels. Actually, they look pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna add some mud flaps in sooner and maybe some spacers, maybe just to give that nice wide track look. And we'll get wheels online eventually. Just don't worry about that right now. But yeah, wheels, spacers, all the good fun stuff is coming. And yeah. Let's get into the video. We're going to do some unboxing right now, and we'll show you everything we got in the package. So let's get to it. Alright, so we got ourselves a box here, ladies and gentlemen. In that box, as you can maybe tell, is some Rally Armor mud flaps. So we got, let's see what we got in here. So we got the brackets and hardware all right here. And then inside we have the mud flaps themselves. I went with the graffiti logo because usually you don't see that a lot. And looks like we also have some instructions as well. So yeah, this should be a pretty easy install. Let's get this out of here. I'm surprised there's no stickers. Kind of sad there isn't any stickers, but let me grab this blade right here. And dig into this bad boy. Alright, so it looks like we have front and rear brackets. Maybe, possibly. I still gotta look at the instructions. I think those are the brackets for the front. We have clips and hardware. And if we dig further, they're made out of like nice thick rubber too. That's nice. We got one flap. Two flaps. All three. Those are actually really nice. Four. Got those right there. And we have really simple instructions, both front and rear. So, yeah. I say we get into it. And we start putting mud flaps on. Okay, so we had to start over because I was a little confused on how to do the passenger side. So now we are on the driver's side, and now I can actually give you a step-by-step this time. Mostly because I had no idea what I was doing, but now I do. Because I kept pausing to look at the instructions, and I also watched the video to make sure I got it absolutely correct. So yeah, so the first thing you're gonna want to do is take off those three clips right here. Phillips head screwdriver. They just pop right out, and then you're gonna peel back that little splash guard, the fender liner there. You're just gonna peel it back, and then you're gonna start putting your clips in. And then, yeah, we're just going to run a little time lapse, and we'll catch you guys back up once we get start putting the clips in. So now is another kind of crucial part here. So Rally Armor, they want you to bend this bracket inwards towards the car to make sure that if you're running wider wheels or wider tires, then just make sure that their product will clear properly. So it's super easy to bend. You go at these 2 notches right here, and you bend it in like not even half an inch. Give it a good bend, and then yeah, so it's gonna sit something like that, and we're just gonna keep chugging along here with the bracket. You are going to put it like so on the mud flap here. So you're gonna take this guy right here, and you're gonna take your mud flap with the bracket, and with the bracket, you gotta line it up with this bottom hole right, or the top hole right here, and then slide it through, and you can adjust it as you go. But yeah, once it's on the car, you're gonna get a lot of adjustment as well. So yeah, just press this guy in. So now that the bracket is in place, you have a little spacer here, and that spacer is going to go on the bottom of the car like that, just to fill in this gap. So your mud flap will sit nice and flush. So once you have that, long screw with the washer. It's going to look like that. Long screw, Phillips screw with the washer. You're going to put it through the bracket, and then through the spacer, and then once you get this figured out, you're going to go ahead and line it up. I'm just going to hand tighten it on for now, so you can just let it hang there. Then you can actually go in. Once you get it lined up how you want it, then you're just going to take the small screws this time with the washers, and then you're going to screw it into all the holes with a Phillips screwdriver. This is kind of a beefy one, but yeah, so you're just going to screw it in. We'll catch up to you guys when I get it all figured out. I'll arrange it how I want it. Alright, so once you're done, this is how the mud flap should really look like from the front angle here. That little thing right over there, that's supposed to be there. That is just not really supposed to really hang on to everything, to my understanding. That's just to hold the bracket on to the end of the actual flap there. But yeah, let me show you from the back real quick. Oh. This is what we're working with in the back. Oops. That's what we're working with. Looks pretty sick, I might say so myself. And yeah, now we are going to get the rears up, get the rear end of the car up, and well, I'm gonna straighten that out first, but yeah, get the rears up, take the rear wheel off, and then we'll go from there. I don't think you need to take the rear wheel off per se, but it looks a lot easier with the rear wheel off. So yeah, we're gonna get to pumping it up, switching everything around, and yeah, I'll catch you guys up when we get the car up in the air. Alrighty, so now we are moving on to the rear mud flap. This is the last one for me. I had to educate myself before diving into the deep end of filming. So for this side, you're gonna have this bracket here. and it's a bracket with 2 studs, and you're going to use your last two C clips. And like I said, this part right here is going to go towards the back, and this little guy right here is going to slip under or between the bumper and the fender liner. So it's going to sit just about like that when you're all done. So the first thing that you want to do is take out this push clip right here. That just falls out. And now I'm going to readjust my body here. You're going to just take the peel the bumper back. And then kind of finagle it in the spot. Now when you kind of have it flush like this, you can go ahead and push this push pin back in, push clip, whatever you want to call it. You can, if you want to, bend this part back a little bit. So you are going to grab 2 washers and 2 of the supplied bolts right here, and then what you're going to do is you're going to put the flap on the studs, throw a washer right here, and you can go ahead and start tightening this guy in by hand. Same thing with this washer and hand tight. Now you could line. The next part is, wipe that off a little bit. The next part is to get your last screw here, or one of your last screws, and washer, and line it up in the hole and start going hand tight. So now you can go ahead and tighten everything up, and you now have a mud flap on your Subaru. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, tighten everything up, and then show you guys what it looks like with the car completely on the ground. And yeah, this was a fairly easy install. I had to do a little bit of research before heading into it, but other than that, yeah, I really like how it looks. This is my first time actually having real mud flaps in a car. So anyways, I'm going to catch up to you guys in a little bit once I tighten everything down and get the car back on the ground. So yeah. Alrighty guys, that's all I have for you today in this video. Those were Rally Armor mud flaps on my 2020 Subaru WRX. So if you haven't installed them before, well, good thing you watched this video. It's I don't really do educational videos that much, but it's always good to take you guys along the process if you like that kind of thing. But yeah, they look awesome. I like them, which is the best part. And I'm still actually really stoked they match the blue really well. So it's always a plus. But anyways, I have 2 videos popping up right now on the screen for you. Go ahead and leave a like, and while you're down there leaving a like, might as well hit that subscribe button, right? So I'll see you guys in the next one. So later.